Evet. Artık mgs2'yi bugün bitiriyoruz. Artık mgs2'yi bugün bitiriyoruz. Uzun zamandır beklenen o video artık geliyor. Bitiriyoruz mgs2 artık. mgs2 bugün bitiyor. En son çok korkutucu olaylar yaşanmıştı. Cidden oyun 4. duvarı yıkmıştı. İyi ki 2001 yılında bu oyunu oynayan bir çocuk değilim. Yoksa altıma sıçıp herhalde annemin yanına falan koşardım. Ki altıma sıçmama ramak kalmıştı yani. Artık bugün bitiriyoruz ve Serhat Baba artık sen de mgs1'i bitir lütfen. mgs1 gibi bir oyunu bitirmeni tavsiye ediyorum. Çok güzel bir oyun zaten, görüyorsun bu mgs2 olmasına rağmen. En son 3 tane. Oh shit, bu ne oğlum? Direkt girer girmez ben. Tamam dur. Oyna oyna. Mutlak surette tavsiye ediyoruz. Oo. Shit.
Raiden, are you all right? Raiden? Raiden!
Raiden. Lokinleyeceğim abi, bu çok zor ama ya. Yo bu olmuyor. Bak. İşe yaramıyormuş. Snake. Kolunu.
Lolly lule low.
Lolly
Lolly
lule.
lule low.
Lolly lule low. Lolly lule low.
Raiden, aim for Ray's head section with the Stinger missiles.
Ben yarın kalamayabilirim Serhat Baba. Yarın çünkü ben arabayla döndüğüm için yüksek ihtimal kalamayacağım. Ama bakarım. Bir düşünürüm. Run! Run for your life. Raiden koş. Raiden koş. Tamam. Ya bir durun artık, siz de atmayın be. Sakin düşünelim. Hayır. Lan ayağa kalktı. Hayır, hayır, hayır, hayır. Öldüm. İnanılmaz bir şekilde öldüm hem de. Abi ne yapacağım ben bu mısırlara karşı ya?
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
Bir saniye geliyorum. Hmm. Okay. Ya amına koyayım. Hayır! Amına koyayım ya.
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
Of. ERDAFORMAN da izliyormuş. Hayır izlemiyorum. Ya bunu nasıl geçeceğim ya? Neyse tamam. Orası... Öldün değil mi? Ya bitmiyor ya. Aa! Hayır. Hayır. Oh.
Raiden, are you all right? Raiden? Raiden!
Of! Lanet olsun. Cidden bu oyun her MGS oyununda bir boss olur ya. Her MGS oyununda bir boss olur mu ya?
After the shooting the middle ray for third time, immediately shoot the right ray heads. Back off, take a sharp right, shoot the ray in the middle of the platform, then after that shoot the right one. And head immediately to where this ammo crate is. Stand on top of it, then shoot the left ray that will be jumping into the platform. And now we have taken care of 3 rays. Another ray is gonna come in, shoot it. Shoot it again. The right ray, ignore it completely. He does not exist. He doesn't exist here. Just ignore him. He's gonna jump into the platform, shoot its knee, shoot its head. Shoot its knee, shoot its head, and that's it. Another ray will show up, shoot it, then shoot it again. Now I'm gonna pause here for a little bit. What we are gonna do right now is something we call a trick shot. You want to shoot to hit it.
Tamam. Neden çevirdin amına koyayım kamerayı? Ben çevirmeni söyledim mi
Right,
sana
come
kamerayı?
in. Right,
Gerizekalı
right.
oyun ya. Ya 20 tane bundan 20 tanesiyle dövüşmem lazım ya. Böyle bir şey olabilir mi ya? Yok artık combo atmayın. Ya şu füzeleri atma be am. Sen mi atıyorsun o füzeleri? Aptal ucube seni. Hayır. Ya can yok, can yok. Can yok ya.
Right, respond. Right, Raiden.
Tamam, tamam. Aa! Can versene oyun, can ver ya, can ver ya. Niye can atmıyorsun? Allah'ını seversen can at. Lütfen can at. Lütfen can at.
Raiden, come in. Raiden, Raiden.
Senin de o gerizekalı roketlerin de amına koyayım ben. Orospu çocuğu seni. Senin de amına koyayım. Kaçmayacağım lan. Amına. Ya
Raiden, are you all right? Raiden? Raiden!
Ya bir de orospu çocuğu var ya gitmiş. Ya ben niye böyle konuşmaya başladım ya? Aşırı sinir etmiş ya. Abi dur be artık da ateş edebileyim ya sana. Can niye vermiyor abi bu oyun?
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
mgs2 oynayamıyorum abi. Yok oynayamıyorum. Oynuyorum değil başlı. Oynayamıyorum. Oynayamıyorum. Ah tamam bitti. Bitti.
It's no use.
I expected a little more fight than that.
Lan 20 tane öldürdüm. Ne fight'ı bekliyorsun be? Korkak. Lan. What the hell? Bu burada ne yapıyor oğlum? Bir de niye bu kadar epik bir iniş yaptı?
Decided to show yourself.
Olga, don't do this. They'll know.
I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
Oğlum bu benim zihnimde olan bir şey değil mi ya?
This is suicide.
Olga niye
Your
kendini feda?
nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies. You understand?
The child.
I see. So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you. Weren't they your comrades?
Evet değiller
No,
miydi?
not just comrades, family. I know I'm going to hell, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death
God damn!
to accommodate you.
Oğlum çok havalı şu an. See you in hell. Niye bu kadar havalı? Oğlum Raiden bir şey yap. Oh shit. Oğlum. God damn.
You have to.
Oh God damn. Olga. Of. Elinde çevirdi bir de 3-4 kez şerefsiz. O sadece çocuğunu korumak isteyen bir anneydi lan. Sen şimdi bittin lan.
Enjoy the show, Jack. Let's pick up where we left off.
Makinelerin bu sefer yardımına koşmayacak lan.
What's going on? What's wrong with it? GW, it's out of control. What?
Bunlar benim zihnimde yaşanmıştı zaten, değil mi? Evet. Beni halüsinize etmeye çalışıyordun değil mi lan?
I'm reading an abnormal impulse cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened?
Virüs girdi. Virüs girdi.
Patriots?
I don't know.
Ocelot, what have you been up to?
It's too late. Arsenal system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent course.
Stupid machines!
Damn. Ne oldu lan senin silahın sana karşı kullanılınca? God
Damn the
damn.
Patriots!
Oğlum Snake'e bayağı benziyor lan bu açıdan bakınca. Ne? Hayır. Snake? Nasıl? Yalan. Yalan. Yo Snake yakalanmadı.
Bring him in.
Save tabii ki oğlum, bir de save'lemeyeceğiz mi? Yes or no diye soruyor bir de. Save'leyecek misin?
Are you awake yet, Jack?
Oğlum o kadar havalı
The
alsan
Arsenal
neydi ya?
AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you.
Lan birinci şahıs. Oha birinci
I'll
şahıs.
squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
Hayır.
Right.
Lan bir dakika.
Well, right. Answer me. Raiden!
Are you awake yet, Jack?
Y'ye mi basacaktık lan burada da?
The Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair.
Yo, lan
I admit that I underestimated you.
Oha şerefsizlere bak. Alamayacaksın.
I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
Oğlum hangi tuşa basacağım? Ha. Hiçbir tuş ha.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
It's the Patriots.
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
Oo ya salak.
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots!
Ne?
They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control.
O
First things first.
o masum insanları niye öldürüyor salak?
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that.
Beyler sakin olun, ERDAFORMAN bizi kurtaracak. Korkmayın. ERDAFORMAN bizi kurtaracak. ERDAFORMAN bizi
What
kurtaracaksın
exactly
değil
do you
mi?
find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous.
Charade ne demek lan?
I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted.
Abi
A
herkes
little
birbirini
exercise set up by us.
kandırıyor.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project.
Huh?
You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel.
Ne?
An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Ames and the president's deaths. The ninja.
Aa. Aa.
The computer virus that mimics Foxdie.
Damn.
Did you really think they were all a coincidence? Ames' own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie.
Huh?
It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots.
Yani bu
from GW.
Patriots'ların tarafında mıydı başından beri?
Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people, a sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there.
Hepsi beni
The
test etmek
project
için
has
miydi?
no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake.
Oha!
Even rookies can fight like men of experience.
Oha!
An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel would provide more than enough data to formulate such a program.
Oha! Bu datayı kullanıp
You,
benim gibi askerler
Dead
yapacaklar.
Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation.
Ne?
Solidus,
Yuh!
you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big
Abi!
Boss.
Yok artık.
Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too.
Oo.
You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
Yok artık abi. İnanamıyorum şu an.
Orchestrated?
Asla böyle bir şey olduğunu tahmin
Except for the
etmezdim.
appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project?
Aa! Nasıl vurdu? Vuramadı galiba. Vurdu? Vuruldu?
How could...
Başından beri
You're
Patriotlar
no
mı?
Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
Başından beri.
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic or some new age mumbo jumbo.
Mambo
It
jumbo.
certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your dead cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you.
Abi o kadar
to keep
ölen
them
insan,
focused.
asker hepsi sadece bizim
You've been our puppet all
eğitilmemiz için
along,
miydi?
just like Olga.
No.
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
Nigga ıskaladı.
It missed.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right.
Neden?
Waste of metal, my dear. Was your luck's
Bunda
run
da
out.
aynısı var.
This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
Bastard.
Damn you. Oğlum bu ne ya?
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
How's this then?
Damn. Ne? What?
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Ohohoho. Lan?
Everybody down!
What? Abi bu ne kadar peak ya? Daha ne kadar peak olabilir?
What the? Impossible!
She is Lady Luck.
Oo, harbi lak.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family
Damn.
again.
Damn. Onda sonunda gösterdi yani gerçekten şansım vardı benim. Sen bana bir şey katmadın diye.
Damn! Try this instead. No!
Aha. Liquid? Liquid yardım et lan, bir sike hadi. Yeah, hell yeah. Liquid geldi.
Brothers! Liquid!
Liquid! Liquid!
I've been waiting.
Aha, ERDAFORMAN geldi. Bizi kurtaracak.
It can't be.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
Fox die.
You were inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all,
Aa.
I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss.
Oğlum bu kardeşler de.
Time to say goodbye.
Lan birisi şunu sözsün artık. Damn.
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Aha. Başardı.
Stop this thing!
Liquid.
Hey, Snake, you coming?
Damn. Oğlum biz sadece izliyoruz lan. Oh shit. Biz bunu durduramayız bu arada. Hayatta sıçtık biz yani. Sıçtık oğlum, şuna bak. Şuna bak. San Francisco köprüsü sıçtı şu an bak. Oh shit. Merak etmeyin, ERDAFORMAN bizi kurtarabilir hala. Burada zarar gelmeyecek, merak etmeyin. ERDAFORMAN bizi kurtaracak. Oğlum Oğlum ne kadar uzun bir ara sahne lan. Hala bitmedi bak. Bu oyun bu yüzden güzel. Oha. Bir kasabayı yıkmış.
Federal Hall.
Başından beri buradalar mıymış yani?
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
April 30th?
April 30th.
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence, the dawn of a new nation, here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule, liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
All you want is power at any cost.
Hayır o
Jack.
kadar basit değil.
It's not power I want.
Freedom.
What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities.
Başından beri bu herif iyiymiş aslında.
The founding principles of this country.
Ben zaten
Everything
Patriots'tan nefret
that's
ediyorum
about to
bu
be
arada.
wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever.
Oo, iyi söz.
Life is nothing but a grace period
We
for
are-
turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation. The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles. Cloned from our father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well.
Yani bunlar aslında Big Boss'un
All I want is to
information'ına da
be
sahip.
remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon. That will be my legacy, my mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty!
Oo, oyun ismini söyledi. Anladınız mı? Lan.
Raiden, are you receiving?
Sus, kapa
We're
çeneni.
still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
Shut the fuck up.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, Trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness. Never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context.
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Öyle misiniz sizce?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
Doğru.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you.
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap!
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best, and you got there all by yourself.
Oha.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
Shut the fuck up!
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity.
What?
The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake.
Huh?
It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
Huh? Ne?
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method.
Oo. Bizim
We
zihnimizde olduğu
used
gibi
Shadow
değil.
Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
Herkesin zihnine de mi koyacaklar bunu?
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof.
Oğlum.
Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to.
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results.
Oha!
I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
Hayır.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Yalan.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Damn!
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, Will it be Solidus, the Patriots' creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters. Enjoy yourselves.
Jack, my son. My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
Ne? Ha, sadece şaka yapıyorsun değil mi?
I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil.
Lanet olsun ERDAFORMAN!
I'm your foster father and your worst enemy.
Sana asla güvenmemeliydim.
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix. It's time we were both free. I have other reasons for wanting you dead. The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they formed. Brace yourself.
Bir dakika. Çok fazla. Çok fazla. Çok fazla. Çok fazla. Dur. Bir dakika. ERDAFORMAN orada mısın? Oğlum. ERDAFORMAN oradaysan bir mesaj gönder. Abi şimdi bak. Doğru anlamış mıyım? Patriotların başından beri amacı aslında insanları özgür iradelerini ve onlara verilen bilgiyi kontrol etmekti, değil mi? Yani şimdi bak, dijital çağda çok fazla bilgi kirliliği olduğu için aynı Patriotlar da diyor ki hani tarih ve insanların sahip olduğu bilgi genler gibi seçilerek aktarılmıyor. Bu yüzden biz de insanlığın evrimini tam anlamıyla tamamlaması için, daha üst bir varlık statüsüne gelmesi için aynı genlerde olduğu gibi işte o doğal seçilim oluyor ya genlerde. Bilgiyi de seçip sunacağız yani. Gerçekleri de seçip sunacağız diyorlar. Çünkü insan evriminin bir hata olduğunu ve insanın hani inanmak istediği gerçeğe inandığını söyler. Bu şeyde de aslında bizi test etmişler. Yani gerekli şartlar verildiği zaman acaba bizi kontrol edebilirler mi diye, işte Colin'in verdiği görevlere uyar mıyız, işte o hislerimizi o sevgilimiz gibi davranan kadına göre değiştirir miyiz falan diye bu programı test etmek için bizi kullanıyorlar ve şimdi bizden aldıkları datayı da bunu bütün insanlara yaymak için kullanacaklar ve artık bilgiyi istedikleri gibi değiştirip sunabilecekler. Yani senin kafanda da Colonel gibi bir herif olacak. Doğru anlamış mıyım? Doğru değil mi? Buraya kadar doğru. İlk ya bayağı iyi oğlum. Hani herif oğlum çok yok artık ya. Hani deyim. Harbici deyim ya. Abi lan aynı ara sahne içerisinde önce Solidus'un Fortune'a ihanet ettiğini öğrendim. Sonra Ocelot'un Solidus'a ihanet ettiğini öğrendim. Sonra Liquid'in Ocelot'a ihanet ettiğini gördüm. Ondan sonra da aslında bu bütün olayın, bütün President'ı kaçırma olayının sadece Solid Snake varyantı güçler, askerler yaratmak için yapıldığını gördüm. Ondan sonra bunun tamamen yalan olduğunu öğrendim. Ve meğersem hepsi sadece insanların özgür iradesini ve onların ne düşündüğünü kontrol etmek içinmiş. God damn. Oğlum. God damn. Yani bu Patriot'ların amacı çok daha büyük. Yani insanı peak forma ulaştırmak için, evrimin en yüksek mertebesine ulaştırmak için aynı genetikte olduğu gibi zaten doğal seçilim bunu yapıyor. Bilgide de seçicilik yapacaklar ve neyin doğru neyin yanlış olduğunu onlar empoze edecekler sana. Aynı şu an empoze edilmeye çalışılan bazı doğrular gibi. Yoksa ERDAFORMAN da benim kafamdaki yapay zeka mı? Hı? Hı? Hı? Olabilir mi? Oğlum bu nasıl bir şeydir ya? Hani var ya bazı olur ya işte. Derler işte kötü adamın amacı dünyayı ele geçirmek. Niye falan dersin be. Böyle saçma bir amaç mı olur dersin ya. Burada harbi açıklamış yani. Patriot'ların amacını gerçekten çok iyi açıklamış. Doğru anladığıma sevindim ilk seferde. Lan. Oho, combo atıyor şerefsiz.
Let's go.
Ve oyun bunu yaparken aslında sana da yalan, aslında bir şey diyeyim mi? O şeyi gösteriyordu ya, mission failed screenleri. Aslında sen de Patriot'ların dediğini yapıyorsun. Yani oyuna giriyorsun ve sana verilen görevi takip ediyorsun. Sen de farkın yok yani, seni de kandırıyorlar aslında. Oyunu oynarken hiç şey diye düşünmüyorsun işte Patriot'lar haklı mı, bunların amacı ne falan. Sadece onların kötü bellemeni istediklerini, kötü iyi bellemeni istediklerini iyi belleyip görevleri uyguluyorsun. Oyunda da görevleri takip ediyorsun. Evet, sen Patriot'sın. Sen bana MGS oynamamı empoze ediyorsun ERDAFORMAN. Sen de bir Patriot'sın. Serhat, ERDAFORMAN Patriot. Dikkat et. Ben salak mıyım abi? MGS 1'de de böyle öldü.
Is that the best you can do? All right.
Lan. Is that the best you can do derken robotik bir ses duydum. Kırmızı blade yok. Kırmızı blade yok. Switch between blade.
What's wrong with you?
Başından beri kırmızı blade mi vardı? Bunun özelliği ne abi kırmızının? Ha kırmızı lethal. Öbürü non lethal. Anladım. Sekiro gibi. Birisi deflekte düşürüyor, birisi şey.
Take this! What's wrong with you?
Rockefeller ailesi. Lanet olsun Rothschild ailesi. Şaka yapıyorum. Oğlum kahvedeki dayılar haklıymış lan. Hepsi mi MGS biliyor?
Is that the best you can do?
Bu fight'ı çok beğendim bu arada. Kılıç kullanma mekaniğine de bayıldım. Hayır.
Is that the best you can do?
Lan
Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets interesting.
ikinci fazı mı var? Uh-oh. Ne oluyor? İkinci fazı mı var gerçekten? Lan. Hayır. Geri zekalılar mı aradı ya?
Right. You have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. You're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Yes,
Oh,
you are.
really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack.
Uh-oh.
Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game.
Oğlum
Exactly.
bunu herif nasıl düşünmüş lan?
And a
Düşünsene.
weapon has no
Adamın
right to
seçtiği
think for
isim bile
itself.
şey yani.
Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
Take this! Over here!
Oğlum,
What's wrong with you? Take this!
sakin ol.
Take this! Let's go!
Oğlum. Oh.
Is that the best you can do?
Another snake bites the dust. Patriot'lar tahmin ettiğimizden çok daha zekiymiş yani. Bunu öğrendik. Her şey planlarıymış yani. Planlarıymış. Her şey bir planmış. George Washington üzerine mi atacak kendini yoksa? Şey mi böyle? Second Amendment. Why do Americans love Second Amendment that much? Second Amendment'a son bir kez bakıp mı ölmek istiyorsun? Yeah, when a black person gets into my house, I just shoot him. When a white person gets into my house, I just shoot him as well. I just shoot whatever comes to my house. Not just my bedroom, my fucking special property. No matter what. If you're in my private property, you get shot. Özgürlük için. Vay be. Ocelot'la Snake ne yapıyor şu an abi? Liquid! Well, the metal gears are destroyed, and this fact is pretty solid as well. So, this makes us Sons of Liberty. Well, the metal gear is destroyed, and this fact is pretty solid. The truth is, we're Sons of Liberty. Her şey hiçbir şey olmamış gibi devam edecek ha.
Who am I really? No one quite knows who or what they are.
Oh shit.
The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it
Fatma
is.
Sezer?
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through? We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future. Decide for myself? And whatever you choose will be you. I don't know if I can. I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice. You mean start over? Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you. By the way, what is that? Dog tags.
Yapıcı 1453. İlk başta yazdırmıştı.
Anyone you know? No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name and my own life.
I'll find something worth passing on.
Lan beni niye fırlattın? Tamam.
They taught me some good things, too. I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word, even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry, I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up, we have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
Oha.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots' identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
Aa, Naomi? Sen gerçek miydin lan? Çok şükür.
Snake?
He's gone.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh. Yeah.
Elimde
See
de
me for what I
kelepçelerle.
am, okay?
I know.
Aa.
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now. Today is the day I met you.
April 30th.
That's it.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. The genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
Damn. Vay be. Oğlum film gibi yapmış ya. Çok iyiydi. Onun gelmesini bekliyorum. Nerede o Life isn't just about passing your genes. Gel hadi artık. Bitti mi?
What am I made of? Am I full of sorrow? Am I hurt?
Yani burada aslında Snake'in demek istediği şey, hiçbir şey gerçek değil. Baktığın zaman hiçbir şeyin anlamı yok. Sen gerçek, senin beyninin sana söylediği şey sadece. Yani senin algıladığın şey. Mesela bir karıncanın masa algısıyla senin masa algın aynı şey değil. Önemli olan aynı o şeyin yaptığı gibi. Sisyphus Prime, Sisyphus'un yaptığı gibi. Yani o taşı yukarı ittirmek. Baktığın zaman anlamsız. Hiçbir manası yok o taşı yukarı çıkarmanın. Tekrar geriye düşeceğini bile bile. Ama adam onda bir anlam bulmuş ve onu yapmayı tercih ediyor. İşte geleceğe, yani nesline aktaracağı şey de bu anlam aslında. Ve sen orada şey diyor ya işte, don't think about the words too much, think about the meanings behind them. Bekliyorum. Geçmeyeceğim işte. Orada yani anlamı kendin bulacaksın. Kendi gerçekliğini kendin oluşturacaksın. Anlamını kendin bulman lazım. Raiden çok güzel karakterdi abi. İyi ki de Snake'le oynamamışız bu oyunu. Cidden Raiden diye ağlayanlar bu oyunun gerçek manasını kavrayamamış kişiler bence. Bu oyunu gerçekten Raiden'la oynaman lazım bu oyunu anlayabilmek için, bu oyundan bir şeyler kapabilmek için. Çünkü Snake baktığın zaman bir şeyler görmüş, Raiden daha taze biri yani ve sen de taze biri olarak oynuyorsun bu oyunu. Ama ilk oyuna göre çok geliştirmiş kendini ya. Hani ilk hayatta anlamı kendin bulacaksın ya. Kimisi için anlam dindir, kimisi için inanç şeydir yani. Önemli olan o anlam bulduğun ve kendini adadığın şeye dair inancının olması. Yani Prime Soul olabilecek, ultra kill terimleri, Prime Soul olabilecek kadar inançlı olman lazım bir konuda. Vay be. Çok güzel bir mesaj verdi bu arada. Vay be. Demit, gerçekten demit. Birkaç şey dedim. Mühim olan şeyi duydun mu? Hani anlamı yok, hiçbir şeyin anlamı yok aslında bu dünyada. Anlamı kendin buluyorsun. O Sisyphus'un o taşı iktirdiği gibi yani. Anlamı o da kendi buluyor. Mühim olan kendine anlam bulmak ve bu anlam bulduğun şeyi kendi nesline öğretmek, geleceğe aktarmak. Buna dair inancının olması. Herkesin anlamı farklıdır. Herkesin gerçekliği farklıdır. Senin için gerçeklik beyninin algıladığı kadar gerçek abi. Herkes için perspektif, gerçeklik farklı şeyler. Önemli olan, mühim olan bir şeylerde anlam bulmak. Yani anlam yaratmak bir şeylerde. Çünkü sen yaratmadığın, sen bulmadığın sürece hiçbir şeyin bir anlamı yok. Ve bu anlamda herkes için farklı oluyor abi. İşte güzel tarafı da bu. Ve anlam bulduğun şeye karşı bir inancının olacak. Güçlü bir inancın olacak. Artık neyde anlam buluyorsan ona karşı bir inanca sahip olacaksın. Güçlü bir inanca.
It's there that I'll find
Çok güzel.
In a peace not war, and
Evet Serhat Baba, diyebiliriz ki
slip away, I'll find the joyfulness
işte abi ben onu savunmuştum felsefe dersindeyken. Yani millet determinist falandı. Ben demiştim ki hayır abi, özgürlüğü yüksek yerlerde aramanıza gerek yok. Özgürlük en az iki seçenek arasından seçim yapabilme kabiliyetidir. Özgürlük, hatta bir tane filozof şöyle söylemişti. Kim söylemişti onu hatırlamıyorum. Determinist bir filozoftu ama şöyle bir kelimesi vardı yani. Abi bu filozof şöyle söylemişti. Determinist bir filozof olmasına karşın aslında yaşadığın durumlarda duygularını kontrol edebilmek özgürlük demişti. Ben de şöyle diyorum bu oyunu oynadıktan sonra abi. Senin özgürlüğün kendine istediğin bir şeylerde anlam bulabilme özgürlüğüdür. Kendi anlamını bulabilme özgürlüğü, bu özgürlüktür işte abi. İki seçeneğin olmasa bile senin kendine anlam olarak belirlediğin şey senin özgürlüğündür abi. Onu da anlam olarak belirleyip belirlememek senin seçimindir. Kimisi adı mesela atıyorum adaleti mi anlam belirledi birisi. Sen adalete anlam belirlemeyip kendine farklı bir şey anlam belirlersen bu işte senin özgür iradenle yapmış olduğun özgürce bir seçim olur. Anlam belirleyebilmek bile, o anlama karşı inanca sahip olmak bile bir özgürlüktür aslına bakarsan. Vay be, çok güzel bilgiler. Bunları felsefe dersinde falan güzel satarım. Bayağı geliştirdi bu oyun beni. Mesela o da Ömer Demir'in özgürlüğü yani, ama bedelini ödeyecek. Bedelini ödemesi lazım. Özgürlük, yani bir seçim yaparsan onun getirdiği sonuçlara da ödemeye kabul etmen lazım. Ya bakarsan herkes özgür. Mesela ben yani okulda dişimi çıkarıp da gezebilirim. Ama böyle yaparsam ne olur? Rezil olurum yani. Bunu göze alıyorsam yaparım. Ama yapmamayı seçmem de bir özgürlük benim. Aha.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light.
Burada da Patriotlara laf söylüyor bu arada.
We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
Yani diyor, nereden geldiğini de unutma diyor. Geleceği inşa ederken. Pestini de unutma diyor. Çok güzel bir oyundu. Alkışlıyorum. Yani benim oynadığım en iyi oyun şu an. Şu zamana kadar oynadığım en iyi oyun. En iyi oyun, en iyi oyun, en iyi oyun. MGS3 gelene kadar en iyi oyun.
You there? It's me. I've finished going over that disk.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead.
Ne?
All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
Ha siktir!
What the hell?
Fucking hell. Oğlum bu nasıl bir oyun böyle? Yeter lan artık. Kaparken de plot twist diyeceğim mi ben bu oyunu? Direkt Alt F4 atayım artık, plot twist demek istemiyorum. Bunu kaparken de plot twist diyeceğim galiba artık. Çok yavaş bitirdiğim için elephant mı oldum gerçekten? Neyini kaydedeceksem artık, oyun bitti. Hayır hayır hayır, fil değil. Ben anlayarak bitirdim oyunu. Sonda sana güzel bir haberim var ERDAFORMAN. MGS3'ü indirmeye koy dedin ya. Bak şimdi ne yapacağım sana. Bak iyi izle sadece. İyi izle. Gördün mü? Ya ben işte böyle geleceği düşünen bir adamım. 3 oyunu aynı anda indirdim. Ya işte öyle kalırsın. Al, bu da sana plot twist olsun. Ya. HD Collection. Hayır, hemen başlamıyoruz. Hemen başlayamam. Başlangıcı oynayayım mı? Saat kaç? Tamam, 1'e kadar oynarım ya. Tamam, 1'e kadar oynayacağım. God damn. MGS 2'yi sevdim deme. Ben MGS 2'yi sevdim dersem oyuna saygısızlık yapmış olurum. MGS 2'yi sevmedim. MGS 2'yi içselleştirdim. MGS 2'yi yedim. MGS 2'ye bayıldım. Öyle sevdim diyerek geçirebilecek bir oyun değil bu ERDAFORMAN. Sevdim dersen saygısızlık etmiş olursun. Ya? I like Ha, burada mı MGS 2'yi sevdim? Normal.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
A Hideo Kojima game. Benim de gözlerim yaşardı ERDAFORMAN. Harbi diyorum. MGS2'yi bitirdim.
Flying over Pakistan. Altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off. Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Bu oyunda pis filter var işte.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
Raiden.
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Bu niye aura farmlıyoruz biz şu an sigarayla? MGS2 maskesi.
Depressurization complete. Checking oxygen supply. 6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch. Sunrise.
Oğlum hayır, ikinci oyun çok iyiydi. Buna en iyi oyun diyorlar. Ne olabilir yani? Merak ediyorum şu an. Eminim daha iyi bir oyundur ama ikinci oyun çok iyiydi. Bunun üstüne ne kadar koymuş acaba herif?
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill. 1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear. Activate bailout model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
Oo, oğlum bu herif aura farmlıyor sadece ya.
Status okay. All green. Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Nigga just jump it 8 times deep ya.
Wings and fly. God be with you.
Damn. I understand now. His gears are metal and they are solid. Yeah, of course it's directed by Hideo Kojima. Are they deep or something? It tells in the start that it's a Hideo Kojima Neve.
The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The president demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
Aa,
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
Türkiye.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month
Biliyorum Nigar
we
şeyi
received
koyduk.
some new information
Bilmiyordum
from
da
our
şimdi öğrendim.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs.
Virgin Cliffs.
Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Damn. We're gonna get Sokolov out. Sokolov'u dışarı çıkaracağız.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selinoyarsk in the
Oha.
Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
Oha.
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy.
Bizim... Aa! Yanlışlıkla geçtim. Harbi yanlışlıkla geçtim. Kafamızda maske mi var diyecektim. Bizde maske var galiba. Raiden maskesi gibi bir şey var bizde. Damn. Allah Allah. Oha! Artık 360 kamera var.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. Oh, and Snake?
Yeah.
The crew isn't watching anymore. You can take off the disguise now.
Good idea. This isn't right. Time for the snake to shed his skin.
Shut your fucking mouth! İşte bu. Naked Snake. Ne oluyor abi?
Can you hear me, Major Tom? This is Snake. Kept you waiting, huh?
Kept you
This will
waiting,
be
huh?
a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Pis filter'ın alası. Oğlum 3D çok garip ya, 3D olması. Burada değil galiba. Görüntü ama diğer oyunlardan birazcık daha bulanık. Onun şeyle ilgisi var galiba. Barfix.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake.
Evet.
To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer
Hush Puppy.
gun.
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure.
Shut the fuck up.
You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
John
And they call
Doe.
you Jack for short.
John
You're a
Doe da bu
regular
arada
Captain
şey
Nemo.
isimdir, onu
A
söyleyeyim.
name means nothing on the
Amerika'da
battlefield.
ölen kişinin
After a
kimliği
week, no
bilinmiyorsa
one has a
mezar
name.
taşına John Doe
What's your
yazarlar.
name?
Jane Doe.
Very
Ve
funny.
eğer kadınsa da
I
Jane
wasn't
Doe
joking,
yazarlar. Bu
but I'll
bilgi de
tell you
size
my
şey
name
olsun.
only if you
Melek'ten
manage to
öğrenmiştim
make it
ben bu
back
bilgiyi.
alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce
Anonim
you to,
işte.
Snake.
Faili meçhul. Anonim.
Speaking of
Kimliği
snakes,
bilinmeyen.
you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's
Bu
me.
small boss mı? Tiny boss. Woman
Talk
boss.
to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure.
Oh
But
shit.
what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You are a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
Damn.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
Gerçek şey.
That's not
Kadın
the same
filozof.
thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right.
Bu da kötü
But do me a
ya.
favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah. I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC?
Close
quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Geldi ERDAFORMAN.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Öğreneceğim.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you.
Öyle yapacağım.
Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
İyi geceler Nige. Lan.
too bad.
I see you've captured an Indian gavial. The Indian gavial is a crocodile that originally lived in freshwater regions in India and Nepal.
Why are Indian crocodiles way out here?
They're captive crocodiles that were brought here for research purposes but escaped and became wild again. Indian gavials are large creatures. Adult males grow to over 6 meters in length. You'll never catch one alive, even if you use the tranquilizer gun.
I tried the meat. It was great.
Well, good for you. But be careful when capturing an Indian gavial. Normally they're cowardly creatures, but the ones in the forest there are belligerent. Apparently they attack humans.
What do you mean?
They weren't the direct subject of any serious research, but some think they may have become violent as a side effect of the atomic research that was conducted nearby.
Not too bad.
Snake, do you read? Snake!
Major.
Snake, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're far from okay. Look at your life gauge. You're on your last leg.
No, I can still...
See?
Snake, this is a solo sneaking mission. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Huh?
It means there's no backup, no cavalry. If you're taken out, nobody is there to take your place. Pull out for now and recuperate.
Find a hiding place and get some rest. Your life gauge will gradually recover with time. But the speed of your life gauge recovery depends on the level of your stamina gauge. So get plenty to eat, then get some rest. You hear me? Do you hear me?
I hear you. Major. I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
I think I saw something.
Guess I'm seeing things. I think I saw something. Huh. Guess I'm seeing things.
Sokolov should...
Camouflage is an indispensable tool when you're sneaking through the jungle.
I see you've captured an Indian gavial. I see you've got yourself a Baltic hornet's nest. Baltic hornets are a variety of hornets that inhabit that area. The difference between them and other hornets is that they produce honey in their nests. Inside the nests are larvae, pupa, and adults. You can eat them all. In particular, the honey you find inside the nest is delicious and full of nutrients. It's easy to digest and helps pep you up when you're feeling tired. In short, it's the perfect survival food. Honey can also be used as a burn ointment, When honey is applied to a burn, it creates a protective coating over the skin. When you knock down a hornet's nest, a burn ointment will appear along with it, so don't forget to pick it up. Of course, the hornets aren't going to give up their nest without a fight. If you knock a nest down, a large swarm of hornets will come flying out, so be careful.
I hear something. There's nothing here. Who was that just now? Nobody here.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
I see you've captured an Indian gavial. I see you found some Siberian ink cap mushrooms. The Siberian ink cap is a mushroom from the ink cap family. Its life cycle is transitory. As soon as the spores mature, the cap starts to turn black, liquefy, and melt away.
And that's why they call it an ink cap?
That's right. It doesn't really turn to liquid, but you get the idea. In its immature state, before it melts away, it's valued as a source of food. Just be sure not to eat them while you're drinking alcohol.
Why's that?
Ink caps contain coprin, which inhibits the function of aldehyde dehydrogenase. This prevents the body from breaking down alcohol, causing a buildup of acetaldehyde.
Meaning?
Meaning it will give you the hangover from hell.
Oh. Wait a minute.
What?
You think I'd drink alcohol in the middle of a mission?
Wouldn't you?
Hell no.
Well, I'm knocking a shot back now.
What?
Just teasing you. Oh, come on. Where's your sense of humor?
I need a drink.
Saving the game, Snake? Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version, too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course! Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.